How long has this been registered for, dude? How long before has it driven?
I don't remember.
So let's just say 25 years now, because he just stockpiles everything and, you know, pack rat kind of stuff. So, anyway, 94 horsepower, about as much as a 3-valve Mustang. Bro, it's straight up snowing. Resurrection in Iowa winter. We have spark. All right, everybody, welcome to Daily Driven Death Trap. We're gonna try our take on resurrecting a 1956 International R110 from where it's been sitting for about 25 years. So bear with us. It's got a big inline 6 in it. We're gonna do some work tour, see if we can get her up and running, and then this is hopefully gonna be our shop truck, just because we don't have enough shop trucks already. Cue shop trucks. So, to prove the point that this has never been on the road for about 20 years, we've got the registration right here. And it is older than dirt. I got the key! Okay, 20 years, give or take a couple days. So, last time it was registered was 2003. So, two more, it's 18 years, okay? How long has this been registered for, dude? How long before has it driven?
I don't remember.
So let's just say 25 years now, because he just stockpiles everything and, you know, pack rat kind of stuff. So, anyway, 25 years, it hasn't ran, and today, what we're gonna do is try to get this beautiful piece of machinery, international history, back on the road / running so we can put it in the shop and resurrect it for Daily Driven Death Trap shop truck.
Sir, may I see if this key works in the ignition?
This looks like it. Dude, it locks every time you close it. Oh, the steering wheel is huge. Nada. It fits in there.
All right, we'll try this one.
Oh, gosh. Nada. Your chicken strips. Okay, we have a key for the vehicle. We're gonna continue on working. So what kind of weird that happened is, so whenever you close the door, it locks itself. So look, I rolled down the other side window. The wing window's open on this side. So now we can just click it, stick it, and now we can get in. We got the key, that's good. In 1956, these R100s came with a whopping 94 horsepower, about as much as a 3-valve Mustang. What we're gonna do next, we're gonna pop this hood on off, and on these Internationals, it's crazy easy because both sides have a handle, as you can see. So all you gotta do is bring it over. There's that one's undone. So we're gonna put it all the way back down, and he's gonna bring his up if it's possible, if it's not frozen, and then guess what? It's off. So we're gonna lay that over here on the ground, straight on the ground, so we don't get her hurt. So that is the easiest hood removal in history. So we never will, you know, we're never gonna overheat with that at least. She's a beautiful old girl. Now, I don't know how, well, obviously, it's at my growing up house. I grew up here and everything, and it's been sitting as long as I've been alive. I'm 23. It's been sitting that long, and I don't know, I can't remember the whole story about it. My dad's always talked about getting it back running again and stuff like that, and it just never happened. Here we are trying to make a dream come true, but
this is basically all these cars.
Basically,
I want all of them to start.
I want every vehicle in this yard to be able to start and move under its own power. If we have to take the body off and put on something different, Univic, then guess what? We gotta do that. Another one over there. Yeah. That'll be the next one. But anyway, first, we're gonna tackle the demon of trying to get to turn over, check the oil, check everything, make sure it's gonna turn over safely so we don't hurt it when we try to pop it off. Then we're gonna try to siphon all the old gas out. Then we're gonna go ahead and pull the carb out. I'm gonna pull it apart, take some carb cleaner, clean out some ports. The accelerator pump's bad on it, which that's gonna be what it's gonna be. We're gonna hopefully send it no matter what. These inline 6s are crazy simple. The ignition system is old point style, so I'm just gonna grind those old points, and we're gonna pray that that's enough to give her spark and give her fire. If not, it's a sad day. But we've got enough Internationals around here. I'm pretty sure we can make it run. Tastes good. Actually, that's not bad. She's a little low, but it's still in between the lines.
What's this guy?
That is the oil filter.
That's huge.
Yep, it circulates up, goes through there, and then goes right back down.
And cute little
That's
fly.
the horn.
That's your turbo.
That's my Wu-Tang war whistle. And then this here is your brake master cylinder. Not on the firewall, as you can see, down there under that way. Battery's all the way down on the frame. This is your regulator, AC Delco. Should be great still then. I don't know, usually Mopars have this little porcelain block. I don't know what that's about, but it's got the you know, the through. It passes through the voltage and everything. Hopefully it'll work with that. It's pretty corroded, but usually that means it'll run great. We're never gonna lose it again.
What about the tires, bud?
Well, we're gonna hopefully pump them up just long enough to pull it out or drive it out, whatever we can get it to do. I still haven't tried the clutch. Clutch could be froze up and we could just be that. We're gonna guess it's not froze up and hopefully drive it out. And if those tires don't hold enough PSI, we're just gonna have to send it with pulled tires and pull it in that there garage up there and start what we're gonna do to it. And I'll enlighten all you guys when our resurrection's over. Clutch works. Came back up until it gets stuck when you put it in drive.
Still have antifreeze in it?
I haven't checked it. No, not at all. Probably all evaporated in 20 years. Or it went inside the block. No, though it would look like gum.
How'd your oil look?
Looks like new. Open it up and look.
Who am I to ask questions?
Generator looks pretty decent. Everything looks pretty decent. Okay, so Alex is gonna go ahead and find a terminal wire brush and clean off these terminals right here. Where are the other ones at? On the ground here. He's gonna clean these off. I'm gonna go get some wrenches to get this carburetor tore off and tore apart. And I don't know, we might have an extra one laying around, I guess. We're gonna try that. So these glass front bowls have a very, very common problem of clogging up and accelerator pumps going bad. And I'm pretty sure that's what's wrong with this one. That's why I think he parked it. That's what he was saying to me. And I think to you guys, if you guys are on our channel, because you'll see a little couple extras of the cars in the yard. Come in, you got it. Oh, there we go. Nice about these oil bath carburetors is that everything under them, or the oil bath air cleaners, that everything under them gets oil on it, so it's all lubricated nice. Hopefully don't drop. Oh, darn it, just dropping everything. It's the end. It's the problem with working in the winter with gloves on. Can't ever grip anything right. That could have went better because the gasket came with it, so we're gonna leak like a sieve anyway. Float's not bad. I think that's your accelerator pump right there. This is where the fuel, obviously the fuel line where it comes in. Loads that up. And this guy, where did it go? I don't know what that guy is. That must be your vacuum. Oh, he found it. Can you reach that down there that fell on the ground? See that? And then put it in your battery tray. Here, I can reach it. Oh! No, I can't reach it. Dude, quit shitting. It smells everywhere you fucking go.
Thank God. Then I know I've been there.
Watch
I don't
out.
have to retrace my steps.
Well, it's cleanly now. I cleaned it up a little bit. Broke the gasket. We don't have another one. Probably gonna have to order some parts for this carburetor when we actually get it on the road running. Now I'm gonna try not to break the glass bowl when I tighten it. 1956, and I was still able to get these little flathead screws out without stripping them. That's already a win in my book. We can already give up for the day. Already won. Bro, it's straight up snowing. Resurrection in Iowa winter. Where y'all at? Okay, we're gonna give up doing that.
Isn't there a gasket material that you can cut out yourself?
Yeah, you can, but that has like a special groove in it. So I don't want to get too groovy with it and not be able to get it back. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna take a look at this distributor and see how dirty these points are. Now there's a very high chance that coil's bad, but coils are pretty universal, except it's 6 volts, so it might make it a little harder. Oh yeah, she's very dirty. What we have here these are points. They come together and they fall apart when this rotor's coming around, so they go whoop, 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 whoop. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some sandpaper, very, very high grit sandpaper, and I'm gonna put it in between it and roll it back and forth to get them to kind of unseize if they're seized. You wanna take about 400 to 500 to 1,000 grit sandpaper and do this, because it's kind of it's porcelain in there.
Or a concrete brick.
Or a concrete cement. Shove it on in there. And work it here. If you guys can't really see it the best, I don't suppose, but here's a lot of material coming off.
Yeah, I can see it.
See where it's kind of white?
Yep.
I'm gonna do this about 3 to 4 more times. Now that's pretty decent. No more it's coming off, so. We bought a brand spanking new battery for 6 volt. That's what this truck is, it's 6 volt. And I'm gonna go grab that sucker. We're gonna plop it in We're probably gonna have to see if it has spark first or we go crazy, but we'll figure it out pretty quick when we shoot starting fluid in it and it doesn't pop off. All right. Ooh, that's not good. Hopefully there's an inline filter. All right, I just want to see if we even have a chance at success.
Oh, I heard a pop.
We heard a pop. Dude, the heater work.
Turned on? Huh.
Starter like clicks kind of, and nothing. There you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come here and look at this. When the back of it has like a plunger that goes in, and it's not.
Put some lubricant on it.
Oh no, it's going in just fine.
There, it's starting to turn.
Oh, that's about as fast as 6-volt turns. Oh,
Bruh.
hey, we've got life. I don't know how. We're gonna hit her a couple more times. No, those 6-volt batteries run down faster than nuns on fucking whipsy. We should grab that battery charger and hook it up like for right when we do it.
There you go. Faster.
Do you think
It'll turn over.
is that how fast they usually turn?
Yeah, they don't go fast.
Okay.
I would get some fluid in it and see if she'll fire it all. In fact, actually, you should see if the pulling this plug wires.
I was gonna pull
and
it.
see if there's any spark.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you see blue?
You saw blue?
I don't know.
I didn't see shit. Go ahead again. I ain't got nothing.
Ooh.
That bitch won't fire, I don't think, no matter what, bud.
Not bad. It's dry. It's not corroded. Let me go clean it up.
You got your sandpaper in your butt?
I do have it.
Nothing. Nah. You're supposed to be sparking between those? Ain't shit. No. They're opening. They're just not. Alright, so what we got going on here is we got her to turn over. The starter was a little sticky. And now we're having problems with no spark, which is typical for point setups. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to get a different coil. If they have it in stock, we're going to get different points. See if they have different spark plugs and go from there. We'll be back in no time. Well, we went and got some parts from our local auto parts store. I was very pleased to know that, or see that they had a couple things we actually needed, unlike usual. I think it's just because the coil was a pile of poop. But again, we just don't know. Don't you know, eh?
No.
We got spark! We have spark. Okay, so our resurrection continues. We kind of messed up a little bit. I was told it was a 56, which I didn't do any research like a bad boy. And it's actually a 55. The title proves that. So we were looking around everywhere for 56 parts for an S110. This is an R110. We were lucky and we came across all the parts we basically need. We replaced the condenser in the distributor. We replaced the points. I set the points with a plain card or a piece of a box. So what you do is that second one down is your set screw, and then your top one is how you anchor your points whenever your camera focuses. And you want to get that, get it so that thickness between those two little prongs, a plain card or a business card or whatever, don't matter, just a card. You don't want them touching all the time. We've got spark now in between our points, which means we should be sparking at our cylinders, which we're going to try next. And if we got spark then, obviously everybody knows what spark means. That means it should fire. And if we can get fired today, that'll be fantastic. We're running out of daylight very quickly. Let's get her running. We're gonna try to get it to spark off these hair layer things right here.
Yep, sparking.
Blue?
I saw orange again, but
son of a bitch. Let me look at it. I got blue. It likes blue for me and it likes yellow for you. So usually here's another thing with old engines. If you've got like weak yellow spark, it ain't gonna work out for you, bud. But if you got blue spark, it should work.
so now we replace all the spark plugs.
Now we're gonna throw all our new spark plugs We should also be checking the gap on these, but most spark plugs are pre-Gapplebees by now, so if they're not, I guess
We won't be giving the Gapplebees. Actually, we won't be giving the Gapplebees.
94 horsepower. We're gonna have a tug of war with the 3-valve Mustang just to prove to you guys that this is better than a 3-valve Mustang. Excuse me. All right, here we go. We're here to prove after 25 years an international truck will start, specifically a 55 International. Go ahead, Alex. Oh. She wants it. Oh. Wait a minute. What we're gonna do here is, I don't like to do this, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna give that starter a little bit of help. Turn it over. All right, that's not working. Those 6 volts don't like the cold at all. So we're gonna grab this here 12 volter, hook some jumper cables in just for a split second. We're gonna hopefully turn that fucker over real quick. I mean, ducker. Here we go. Go for it. She's so close. Oh gosh, so close. Try it again. Battery might be almost dead.
That's it.
Battery dead. Yep, she did. Alright. Getting the starter all warmed up. It wants to run so bad. Give us a little bit. We're gonna charge this battery. Oh! Goo goo gaga. So our battery charger has a 6-volt setting. So now we're back at it again. Try to get this baby to run. Okay, buddy. Go ahead, try it out. Oh my gosh. She wants it bad. She wants to eat. Let her eat! Come on. Wait a minute, getting that starter hot. I put my hand on it, warm it up. Ah, that feels good.
It could be dry, but I don't think it's hot. Ready?
Go ahead. Ready?
Yep.
Give it up. Ah.
Well, it's cold out. That's this ain't a no 12 volt. It's a 6 volt, and that's what they sound like.
All right. I'm gonna do it one more time. That's it.
Tell me one.
Go ahead. We had it. I think that starter is just too weak.
What'd they say about it?
Can't order it. Basically, our options are we pull that starter, see what we can do, and I think maybe tomorrow we might buy some battery cables and maybe replace those, see if that will help a little bit, because these have all been painted on, and I bet the grounds aren't worth the darn either. Right now we're really battling how cold it is. If you look, this starting fluid we're shooting in is just it's frosty. Actually, we're really fighting that, and then our float bowl, it's leaky, as you can see. And also there's just a lot of factors that we're playing against, but we did hear it start, so obviously we know it will run. It was running under its own power, not the starter's power, and you all heard it. Here, try it one more time. You can all hear it wants to run so bad. There's just a lot of darn crappy factors like carburetor's junk and starter's junk. If we had a carburetor and a starter with us right now, I don't think I'd get on the ground right now. We'd be there trying to do it. Now what we're gonna do, because I'm not gonna say it's revived by any means of the word, because it's not revived at all. Still sitting in the snowbank where it was at. It came a lot farther, and I showed you guys, yeah, 25 years will it run? It will start, and it's not idling, but it's started. So part 2, we'll title that, will it stay running? This is the first part of the series. We're gonna see if we can get a starter and maybe a different carburetor, and then from there we'll continue on. But for that episode, that's probably gonna be it for this evening, and maybe for the rest of the weekend. Check out other videos on our channel. Until next week, see you guys. Give us a like for that YouTube algorithm.